The adventure begins with us landing at Sri Lanka's only true international airport, in the Colombo, about 20 miles north of the country's capital Colombo. The country does have some other regional airports, some even with an international moniker, but none are true to that name. I might do a separate video just explaining the politics and the shape of the other airports. Let me know if this would be of interest. On this trip, we are arriving by Sri Lankan Airlines. It's been many years, but I still prefer the old name Air Lanka. As we start descending into Negombo, the first thing you start noticing is the abundance of green and the tall star-shaped trees. These are the coconut trees you could see in every direction. The country is famed for its orange-colored king coconuts, but from this distance you couldn't make them out. I had promised myself and the kids as many coconuts as they could have on this trip, and I was going to keep that promise. Keep watching, there will be many coconut adventures to come. As we land, we realize it's chucking it down. It's been many years since I've been in the country, and I had forgotten how the rain treats the southern part of the country. As we arrive at the airport, the warm air welcomes you in, the airport's air conditioning system barely able to keep up, or so it felt. It's been over 8 years since I've been here last, and the airport didn't look any different. It all looks very familiar. I had downloaded an app called Pick Me to use in the country. It's the Uber of Sri Lanka, though Uber is used as well, as I had used it last time, 8 years ago. If you need to get some local currency, there are 3 ATMs just on the left-hand side of the arrival hall. I used the Bank of Ceylon and had no issues. I had a look in the app, and to our hotel in Beruwala, which was 60 miles away, would have cost around 19,000 rupees. But the airport taxi person who was looking for customers offered a van for 17,000 rupees. So I agreed, and we were on our way. A nice 7-seater van that took us via the fee-paying motorway, called the toll road locally. The motorway felt very European, and we were speeding past Colombo in no time. Of course, after the long trip, we had to stop for a coconut drink. The flight and the in-flight service by Sri Lankan Airlines couldn't be faulted, but it was a rite of passage to get a fresh orange coconut, just to make you feel like you have landed in Sri Lanka. We arrived just in time, as the sun was setting, and went straight to the pool after dropping the bags off. We were staying at the rather nice Cinnamon Bay for the night. This is not a sponsored video, but the chain is one of the better hotel chains in the country. This one was just by the sea, and we had booked to have meals there too. Feel free to try other hotel chains as the country has plenty, but I had experience of these from my last trip, so booked into this. That afternoon was spent mainly in the pool, just taking in the sunset. The next morning, it was raining heavily as we woke up. And here is the actual clip of the video. I used this earlier, but this was filmed at the hotel. Beruwala was a nice stop. We stayed 2 days there, just enough I think, as other than a local market, there isn't much to do or see in the area. The following day, we checked out and used the app to get us to Colombo, where we had planned to stay for just 1 day. For a capital city, this wasn't long enough. But if we wanted to cover the rest of the areas, we had to cut some parts to shorter stays. We used the app and got a van to Colombo. You can use other modes, such as cars, but as there were 6 people including children in our group, the van made perfect sense. In Colombo we checked into the rather nice Shangri-La Hotel at heart of Gulf Face Beach, as we're only staying for 1 night. Thought, might as well treat ourselves. The hotel didn't disappoint. A lush entrance, and our room overlooked the lake with the Lotus Tower just over the other side, and perfectly in frame. One thing I forgot to say about the last hotel we stayed in was that, even though the food was good, local Sri Lankan dishes were rather limited. Maybe as most of the occupants in Beruwala seemed to have been visitors from India, who seemed to prefer the Indian food on offer. So after that, I was hoping that Shangri-La would offer some amazing local treats. Breakfast was very pleasing and plenty on offer. Went for a local milk appam. It tasted good, but not fully authentic.